Yo, what's the deal, Merc fam? Thank you for tuning in to episode 8 of our 31 Days of Halloween challenge. Now, this movie right here is absolutely a sleeper. But before we get into this awesome, exciting new movie review for our 31 Days of Halloween, I want to make sure that everybody has liked, subscribed, you tap the notification bell. I just want to make sure that when I post a video, all my new and old subscribers are 100% aware of it, all right? Now, let's start talking about this awesome World War II movie called Overlord. When I first watched this movie, I really didn't know what to expect. I love all types of movies, but one of my least favorite types of movies are war reenactment movies. I just feel that they're so boring, and the way that we used to fight wars is so archaic, especially with our technology nowadays. Like, I don't want to see that old stuff, you know? But this movie specifically didn't just take place during World War II. It took place during D-Day, when we invaded Germany and we were attacking the Nazis. Out of all of the horror reviews I've done, I think this is the first real scary movie. Like I said, this movie takes place during D-Day, okay? Our main character, Wyatt Russell, who is actually Kurt Russell's son, just in case you didn't know that, he is a soldier, okay? He is on a plane carrier with his other platoon being led by his sergeant. Everyone was extremely nervous, as they should be, man. They're about to go right into the war. As everyone is kind of getting over these nerves, cracking a couple jokes, talking, getting a little banter going on, their plane literally gets shot down. The way that they captured the gunfight and the soldiers falling and the plane exploding and debris flying everywhere was impeccable. The director did an amazing job really putting us in that moment. A lot of the soldiers either die from the explosion, they die on the beach, or they die from landmines trying to get to a certain location. Their mission is to destroy the enemy's comm tower that is located on a church in a French village. So as our soldiers and our main characters are trying to regroup and get back to the mission, the Nazis have taken over this French town, and this is the town that they have to infiltrate. The vibe of the film gets super intense during this time because they're trying to infiltrate and not get caught. They end up meeting this lady named Chloe, and what she does essentially is help them to get where they need to go. They're essentially using her for shelter, okay? And as they're using her for shelter, one of the main protagonists of the movie, okay, it's this German Nazi guy. I don't know his name, even though the cast is sitting right behind me. He actually goes to her house. He tells all his soldiers to leave because he's trying to have this adult relation with the young lady. But as it's about to go down, the soldiers are there hiding. They actually stop it. A lot of things actually go on, and from this point they begin to plan and infiltrate this place, okay? It is at this point that all of the soldiers try to create a plan to continue on the mission. Now, one of the soldiers actually goes by himself where these Nazi scientists were performing these unimaginable procedures on people. The soldier actually finds another one of the squad members and he brings him back, okay? He's damn near on the edge of death. Before the main character set his friend free and they escaped, he actually came across this syringe with a liquid, and there's this black tar in this big old jar type thing, and he actually overheard some people saying that if and when someone is injected with that serum, they come back to life. So just keep that in your brain for now. They end up going back to Chloe's house, aka the hideout from the Nazis. And once they bring him back in, Wyatt's character starts to question him, asking him what's going on, what's up with the serum, and so forth and so on. They actually end up getting into this big scuffle, and the Nazi general guy, or the protagonist, escapes and kills the guy that they just saved. The corporal starts to think on his feet and remembered what those Nazis said, and he injects his friend with that serum, and he begins to not only come back to life, after being shot dead, he actually starts to mutate and becomes extremely violent. His neck literally collapsed backwards, and his collarbones and bones just were poking out of his body. It was really weird, and it was at this point in this movie that I wasn't just into the plot of them trying to stop this war and the Nazis. Now it became an extremely strange sci-fi movie. Like, damn, what kind of experiments are these Nazis doing that could reanimate the dead? They end up having to kill their friend because, like I said, he became very violent and he mutated. After all this chaos, the Nazis end up hearing what's going on. They come back trying to save the main guy, who they thought was just chilling with that lady for the night, and they actually get into this big shootout, and the main bad guy gets half of his face blown off, and they proceed to stick to the plan and trying to demolish the church / laboratory Laboratory and Radio Tower. Now, I don't want to spoil the entire movie. I know that I've been giving you a play-by-play. I normally don't do this, but the thing about this movie is that it is just so enticing. I loved every moment of it, from the landmines to losing people living. I love a movie where you don't know what's at stake. You don't know who's gonna live and who's gonna die. It keeps you on the edge of your seat, and that is why at the end of the day, I'm gonna give this movie a 10 out of 10. It was not only shot great, the actors were awesome. Wyatt Russell did an amazing job. He actually nowadays is the U.S. agent in the new Falcon and Winter Soldier Disney Plus series. So you're gonna see that guy and you're gonna be like, oh shit, this is where he probably got one of his starting moments, man. The ending of this movie was extremely awesome, something that you may or may not expect. I don't want to ruin it. I know that you guys are gonna absolutely love this movie. It is one that you gotta go watch, man. Don't just take my word for it. At the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Like I said, we're on episode 8. I cannot believe I have literally dropped a video every day this week, man. It's been really exciting. I love doing these videos for you. I feel like I'm getting better each video. What do you think, man? Let me hear your comments in the comment section, or you could DM me on any social media platform. But you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Merc. It's been a pleasure, but I'm out.